To properly argue your challenge of threatening me with a lawsuit of malpractice of medicine is to correct the fallacy of not establishing first principles before even starting in on your argument, like any commonplace attorney who starts in the middle and never establishes the beginning and just assumes everybody knows and agrees to it. Well, I challenge you on your presumption that you even have jurisdiction to make such a threat. And to lack jurisdiction begs the question, do you assume eminent domain outside of an established jurisdiction, such as a hospital, a clinic, They have security at a hospital for a reason, to throw you out if you walk in and start practicing medicine without a license. Because it's not your place. But at home, you do whatever you like. House calls, the doctor just makes suggestions. You're still on your own. It's your responsibility to do whatever it is you do and take responsibility for it. And on the street corner, giving somebody advice in a public place, such as a public forum online, which is no different than talking to somebody on the street, or even on a private conversation, you can say whatever you like. It's your beliefs, and at home you practice them. It has nothing to do with, don't talk about anything other than your own experience. You can say whatever you like. I don't know about you, but in California, there's a law that says if a police officer asks you anything, such as your ID or who you are, you don't have to say anything. You can even lie if you want to. It may be used against you in court if he drags you into court. But you don't have to say anything, and you can curse him if you like. You're just not allowed to turn and run, because he can shoot you if you choose to do that. But you can say anything, curse him, or keep your mouth shut, or anything in between. No one has a right to tell somebody else what to say, especially in a public place. Especially. So without establishing jurisdiction, you're assuming eminent domain, and you're also assuming I'll overlook that. Well, it didn't take too long to figure out the flaw in your argument was what you failed to state ahead of time before you started to accuse me of the potential for practicing medicine without a license. That's your error of what you left out. Not what you said, but what you left out of saying before you even started to say anything of such a nature, such as you said or wrote. So that's your fault of logic, and that's your fallacy. So try do a better job, Save me the trouble of correcting your errors by not making them in the first place. There'll be less work for me. More work for you. Oh, duh. Oh, shoot. You'll have to do a little more preparation next time. But why should I correct your error? I'm not your mommy, and I shouldn't have to. But I have to, because you said something fallacious in a public place, and it begs correction, because you said it to me. You made the threat to me. Didn't you? I thought you did. Excuse me if you didn't. So for all the people who read that post and go, ooh, they have something there. That's scary. No, it's not scary, because it's fallacious. That's why. It's not scary. What's scary is to let it go unchallenged. So I challenge you. You made a boo-boo. Try and not make boo-boos next time. Hey, we're all human. Just don't do it next time. When you're making a threat, or the potential for one, such as you did, that's bogus and demands to be challenged. And I challenge you. Hey, you're wrong. Okay? So tell me where I'm wrong, or don't bother. It doesn't matter. You don't have to say anything. But that's my response.